What's up, everybody? This is your boy Montre. Today I want to talk about manifesting, how to manifest exactly what you want out of life. Let's talk about it. Okay, manifesting can be thought of like prayer. Some people call it prayer. Some people call it the power of intention. Some people call it magic. I like to call it just thought projection. How to project your thoughts. I'm an artist, and I don't come from the school of thought that I have to ask the universe what I want. You know, to me, the universe is like me painting a picture. Now, you know, I'm an artist, so I like to paint and draw, and I don't ask the canvas, what do you want to be? Can I draw this on you? Can I draw this on you? The canvas said no. No, I don't do that. When you want, if you see something in your mind's eye, what you desire, you just go after it. You decide, this is what I want. Now, sometimes we're in a situation where a wish or something we want seems bigger than life. It's far beyond what we can manifest at the present time. So some things may take a little bit more time. Things like, say for instance you're single and you want a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Manifesting a girlfriend, boyfriend may take a little bit more time because it's dependent upon somebody else's will. So it's no longer your will that is involved, it's also somebody else's will. So when you're wishing for love in your life, and you're wishing and praying and hoping for somebody to come in your life, it will and can happen. It's just that the universe has to align somebody else's will with your will, and those are two lives that have to come together at the same time. So sometimes it takes a little bit longer in cases of relationships, but it very much can happen. And sometimes you can manipulate things and make somebody see you more attractive, but it may not be love. So that's kind of dependent on how you play that game of manifesting what you want, because it's about what you do. Really, it's about the energy and how much energy you put out. Remember, energy comes in many different forms. Energy is attention. Energy can be money. Energy can be just action, and how much attention and presence we are giving somebody else. So that's in regards to love. But like I said, when it comes to love, it can take a little bit longer because you have to really work on somebody else's. And the thing is with relationships and manifesting relationships, you have to be careful, because sometimes we put the universe in a box and we say, this is what I want, and this is exactly what I want. Or you already have your idea of who you want, but they're manifesting their thoughts on somebody else, or somebody else is already aligned with them. So that's not really fair. And what happens is you become kind of like a homewrecker, and you don't want to do that, especially if somebody's already aligned with somebody else and you don't have any idea about it. So before you try to align your will with somebody else's, you gotta be, because you're like, oh, that's the one for me, that's the perfect guy for me, or that's the perfect girl for me. You have to realize that you may not know them, and one, they could be aligned with somebody else, and two, they may not be ready for that type of connection, and they may be like focused on their destiny or whatever they're supposed to be doing in this world. And three, you really don't want to force somebody's will, because if it's not real, then it won't last. So a lot of times we see something physically that we want, and we don't know emotionally where that person is from. So sometimes people have a lot of emotional issues, and they're not really compatible with our life. And the universe already knows this. The universe is already conscious of all beings. It's just in our own limited view that we're not conscious of all beings. We're conscious of ourselves. And we think, oh, this is all there is. But the more that you meditate, and that's what I'm saying, like people, we need to meditate more so you can align yourself with the great consciousness of everything and understand that everything doesn't need to be aligned with our life path. And you can take your time with it. You become more accepting that, okay, maybe this person doesn't get along, or maybe this person is really beautiful, but maybe that's not the person for me. And vice versa, this person is maybe not that attractive, but maybe I should give them a chance because the qualities that they have may better align with the life that you have. Get what I'm saying? So don't put the universe in a box. When it comes to meditating is basically learning how to control your thoughts, really, and learning how to control what's coming in and coming out and what's going on. And sometimes people don't like meditating because they're like, oh, I have to sit still and I just can't do it, blah, blah, blah. But you can do it. Sitting still, controlling your thoughts, controlling your environment, controlling first yourself is key to manifesting. And oftentimes we get too distracted with the world. We get distracted with television, the radio, our cell phones, all our extra media. And we want something to entertain our brain constantly. But sometimes you have to turn everything off. And I advise everybody, just as a practice, for one day this week, turn off the TV, turn off all your electronics, just for a day. You know, and you say, well, I can't do it, I gotta go to work. Whatever day you're off, turn everything off, leave it off, and just allow your mind to go wherever it goes. And be fine with that. You can take a day vacation from electronics, that is fine. You don't have to sit still and meditate. Some people, I like to walk. I like to take a walk sometimes and just let my thoughts kind of flow where they go. And that way you can understand where the natural flow of your thoughts go. Are they positive or are they negative? Now, if you have a lot of negative thoughts, then you know, ooh, maybe I need to start put some things in check and put some things in myself in check. Because if your thoughts are constantly negative, then trust me, you are going to create that. Case in point, what do you talk about the most? Are you saying stuff like, I don't like this, and I don't like it when people do this, and I don't like that, and you know, especially if you want a relationship. I don't like guys who do this. I don't like guys who do that. I hate it when, if all your stuff starts with a negative, if everything you say starts with a negative and what you don't like, but you're not really saying what you do like, then you're going to create more of what you don't like. And did I lose you? I'll say it again. If you continually say the things or you think about the things that you don't like, you'll continually create the next day what you don't like. Okay, so practice this. Practice controlling your thoughts, 1. And practice 2, saying what you want out of life. What you like. Especially when I had to catch myself when I was driving down the road. I'm like, oh, I hate it when people drive so close to me. And then I thought, whoa, let me stop. Entree, control your thoughts. So in reverse of that, here's a positive thing to manifest exactly what I want. Versus saying, I hate it when people drive close to me. Say it like this. I love it when people drive a safe distance from me. I love it when people drive a safe distance from me. Trust me, you'll start creating that situation if you keep kind of saying that to yourself. And at those weird moments, you gotta understand what your inner excuse me, getting tongue tied. You have to understand what your inner dialogue is when you're not conscious of it. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You need to have time where you're sitting alone by yourself. I don't want to make this video long because I could talk forever on how to manifest something. If you want to know more, please leave me some comments below if you have some questions, and maybe I'll create another video. I know how you guys are. Sometimes y'all like stuff like this, sometimes y'all don't. But anyways, leave me a comment, because if you don't do it, then who will? I will talk to you guys next week. Peace out. Love y'all.